good afternoon, Facebook friends, YouTubers, Instagram, all of social media out there. This is Natural Amor coming back at you again. Natural Amor Forever coming back at you again with another episode. So make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, make sure you hit that
notification bell, baby.
Yes, and that nice subscribe button. Yes, we really, really value your opinions. We want your support. We give feedback. So make sure you hook us up.
That was sexy. I like it. Healthy and lovely, if you would say. We are here getting a good sweat on in this beautiful sun gazing we got here. Let's talk about outside. We're going to talk about outside today, right?
We are going to talk about the things that we do outside. Now, this is our Saturday, so we decided to come and spend a little time with you all or whatever to let you know what we do as far as outdoor activities and how these outdoor activities help us on a day-to-day basis. So,
hey, you're here with Mr. and Mrs. Kaigler, and we're going to tell you how to get down on your health with cardio. Cardio that a lot of people are afraid to do, and they all tend to look at age as a thing where I feel like I'm of age. I don't think I should be riding a bike, or I don't think I should be playing a little tennis or some outside activities.
Racquetball or something, yoga.
I mean... They put a stipulation on it.
They put a big stipulation on it or whatever. I had one lady ask me, she said, no, she didn't ask me. She just basically said to me, she was like, girl, what you doing at your age riding a bike? I didn't think it was an age limit.
Me neither.
To riding a bike. We bike ride at least 5 to 6 times out of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. And what it does is it offers so many benefits. I wrote some of the stuff down or whatever so that I can remember. You have it's muscle strength, flexibility, improves your joints and all of that or whatever, and also your mental state. It's also good for your heart, the cardiovascular system, and things like that. Me personally or whatever, and him personally, we don't take medicine. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very happy to say that or whatever. I'll be 46 years old next month on the 11th, and I don't take pills.
Like referring to medicine, like simple things that you would get, like extra Tylenols for headaches, and simple, like really simple things that you can fix on your own with just water and a lemon, alkaline water. Drinking some water, get rid of a headache. Or some allergies and
ginger is good for you or whatever. Cayenne pepper is good for you. I mean, you have all of these different things that are good for you or whatever that you can just use for natural healing or whatever.
But they're afraid to try it though. They're afraid to try new things.
Yes, you're afraid to try new things or whatever. Yes, we are basically now as far as like our eating habits go, we're going to get into a little bit of that. We are basically, I want to say, okay, now I know this is what my doctor told me. What I told her, what I eat, and everything like that. She was like, well, you're a vegan. And I said, no, I'm not a vegan. She says, well, you don't eat dairy. I said, well, I just took the dairy out in January. And sometimes, I may want, a slice of cake or something like that. I am a baker, and stuff. So she was like, no. She says, everyone, rather if you're vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian or whatever, everyone every now and then has some time where they want to cheat.
You gotta have a cheat day as far as food.
Correct.
A cheat day as far as food, because all bodybuilders and professionals do it. A day where you kind of like lag off a little bit, because some sugar is good and some sugar is not.
Right.
Like bodybuilders that eat a candy bar probably before they go on to flex and do a performance for a championship, because it make the veins pop. Like you need that sugar,
that rush.
Everything is worth something for you. You got to get your cardio out. Like my wife said with the bike, cardiovascular, different things like that. Because even if you're not comfortable, get you a 3-wheeler. They got 2 wheels in the front or 2 wheels in the back, if not all 4. If you uncomfortable that you feel like you might fall. But there is no age on riding bikes. It's all in your head.
It's a mental state. It
works the whole body. And it motivates other people to want to ride. But we get so many people that say, hey, why don't y'all ride for us, more or less my wife, because it's a lot of women that don't ride bikes
They don't
more
ride
than men.
bikes.
I see more
Right.
men out here, like older
So,
men. Even the younger men don't even ride bike. Everybody's just
right.
in their
It's just
car.
in the, and they're in there. I guess it's a comfort zone or whatever. So we get a lot when we're out riding our bikes in the
Yeah.
morning, and we get a lot of make sure you ride for me or whatever. Yeah, we laugh it off. Yeah, we're gonna ride this one for you. But in actuality, you could just get out there and get on the bike and just go or
For
whatever.
5-10 minutes, ride around the corner. You ain't got to go a
Right.
long period. A
Right.
good sweat can help
Right. Now we
detox.
do some long periods.
We do our little long ride.
We
We got
have
our
went on
little,
what the longest was 41, 42 miles.
42 miles on the bike.
42 miles, yeah, on a bike. So we really, get it in or whatever. And he just got me my new ride.
You got that new ride? Oh yeah, shouts out to all them, women out there that survive, that cancer, or anybody, men,
Right,
women,
right.
kids, anybody that's
So,
surviving, because her
yes.
bike is actually a cancer survivor's.
Yeah,
You know.
for representing Susan G. Coleman,
Yep.
and stuff. So I really love it. I really do love it. And many shouts out to you all that are survivors. If you are, going through it
Or
and
fighting it, man.
yes,
Just,
yeah, many shouts out to you. Much love and everything. We send
Yeah.
an abundance of great health.
and peace and love to those
Yes.
who didn't survive it.
Yes.
And man, we
Because
send our
you know what the
condolences for
sad
sure.
thing is, that's a wicked disease.
It eats you from the inside out.
It's a wicked. That's an ugly disease, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'm so thankful that I haven't had to endure anything like that or whatever, and hopefully I never will. But I commend those that have fought and are in remission, and those that are still fighting right now.
Yeah.
So, but
We just cover basically the bike ride. You gotta ride. We just wanted to say you gotta
out
ride,
there and
walk,
ride.
skate.
Do
I don't care.
something.
Skip till you lose. Just do it.
And
Just
another
do
thing
it.
I want to stress too, it doesn't matter what size you are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to state this or whatever. We had something that came up, on Facebook this week that I saw, and it kind of irked me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why it irked me. It was it was supposed to be a joke or whatever on someone's stat or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, when I thought about it, I laughed about it and I put a smiley face emoji, made my comment. And another young lady came and commented on that and was like, well, I know this is supposed to be funny, but it's kind of insulting when you think about it.
Yeah.
And so I responded back to her and I said, well, yes, it is, but I knew it was just a joke. It wasn't the person
Some
that put
people may not take it
right,
like
but
that.
some people may not take it like that. And so I understood where she was coming from, or whatever. And both of us are friends with this particular person. And so I addressed the issue, and the basically what it said was, what did it say? How did it go? Something
It's basically how I don't see how people can call themselves vegan and it's some big vegans out here or vegetarians. How can
Right.
you call yourself big? I mean, a vegetarian or vegan, and you're still
what are you doing? Frying
overweight?
the lettuce?
What are you
or
doing?
something?
Frying the lettuce
And
or
so-
the corn flour or something?
Right,
I don't know.
or something along the lines of that or whatever.
That's what it said.
That's what it said. And I thought about it when the other young lady had responded, and I responded back to her. I said, yes, you are absolutely right. It can be considered very, very insulting because I want you all to realize size doesn't always matter, okay? I myself, I have always been very voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
Yes. Okay, but I can honestly say that I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I'm not suffering from high blood pressure. I'm not suffering from diabetes. I'm not suffering from all these other illnesses. When I go to the doctor, checks me over and I am in good health. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. We all have our problems. I have my herniated disc, and things like that. I have a bad knee and, stuff like that. And some days I don't feel 100. So don't think every time. A lot of times they think we're posts. Okay, everything is always just great.
Yeah. It's a
Not
fight.
all. It's a fight.
Consistent fight.
Right.
Being vegan and vegetarian, it ain't easy. Like you say, I have seen addicts
Mhm.
would use a drug that makes you lose weight dramatically, but in the case I've seen overweight addicts, that's come from drinkers, because
Mhm.
drinking actually eats body fat too. You know what I'm saying? I have
Right.
seen
Oh
people
yes.
big that were vegan but healthy. Sometimes too skinny is bad.
Mhm.
Sometimes too obese. You heard what I said?
Mhm.
I didn't say big. I said obese. Like there's nothing wrong with being plus size.
Right.
Plus size.
Uh
You
huh.
got you got some people weight that fluctuate. It goes up and down because of a health condition, but that doesn't mean they're unhealthy far as because of their
Right.
weight.
Right.
But they are healthy
Right.
far as when it comes to
Mhm.
just body fat and different things like that. They can lose it and gain it fast. So
Mhm.
my thing is just because you're vegan or vegetarian doesn't mean that you're supposed to look skinny
Mhm.
or look athletic with abs and all that.
Correct.
You're just healthy and you're just staying away from the meat most of it
Uh huh.
if you can.
Uh huh.
For vegetarian, we don't eat none of it.
Right.
But if you can stay away from the meat and the dairy as much as possible, man, you'll see a whole lot of results that you've never believed in your
You will.
life.
Yes, you will see a tremendous amount of
Yeah.
results. But the thing is, I don't want you all out there. A lot of times, with it's a stereotype thing, and you feel that if you are saying that you're vegan or you're vegetarian, you should look
A
a
certain
certain
way.
way. Everyone's build is totally different. Everyone looks totally different. I know someone that has said to me or whatever, I know because I do yoga and things like that,
Yeah.
they couldn't believe that, wow,
Yeah.
she's really, flexible and stuff like that. Why wouldn't I be?
And shouts out to all size yogis of all sex and form, because
Correct.
I done seen some plus size yogi. I done seen some I even seen some women that was kind of obese trying to get themselves together, getting into doing
Correct.
yoga. You know what I'm saying? They was doing their thing.
Correct.
So my thing is, don't be afraid.
Right.
Stop listening to if you got a bad mate in your life, vice versa. And basically a bad mate in your life can make you be afraid to exercise because they want you to be big. They don't want nobody to want you. So
Correct.
you continue to stuff yourself with food to cure depression, and that's all sizes. Some people lose weight because they can feel them less than, or some people gain a lot of weight because they like they made obese, but they're not taking care of themselves. So don't be afraid to get out here and change your health and try something different. We all have ate meat at some point in time. Not most, because some people are raised vegetarian. But
Yeah.
we were not. We ate meat at one point in time. We
Yes,
wanted to
we
try
did.
something different.
Right.
Lay off the fast food one step at a time.
Right.
If you could do anything, stay away from the dairy and most of the fast food and a whole lot of that dairy, man. A lot of that dairy is causing a lot of problems.
And even processed foods. I
Processed
mean,
foods,
hey,
yep.
we are all guilty of it.
Yeah.
We are guilty of it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty,
Us
but
past tense.
yeah, past tense or whatever. And my thing is this: we're
Yeah.
not we don't like canned goods and all of that stuff. We don't do all of
We
that.
try our hardest to stay away from
Right.
all.
We stay away from.
Man,
Yeah,
you don't
and
have to
I
do so
think
much.
I think we may have what 10 canned goods in the house
Yeah.
for like and they've been sitting there or whatever. I mean,
The
they're not
beans.
expired, but most of the time, we want the fresh stuff or whatever. That's what
Yeah.
we have a food processor,
Yeah.
and
Fresh
things like that.
plantains,
Yes, and
zucchini,
vegetables and things, squash and stuff like
fresh
that. So
sliced
we like that.
strawberries.
Yeah, we like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, we all at one point in time we slip off, into something.
Probably get a bag of like some ruffles, not cheese, like some bag of ruffles or some pretzels or salted pretzels
Yeah,
or
we
something
want.
like that.
Sometimes we just want to.
You won't see us eating like piles of cheesecakes and all. I'm not saying the people that
Yeah.
do, y'all bad, y'all. You ain't all of us beautiful, but I want to see all y'all live longer. I don't
Right.
care what race you is. If you're a
Race,
good heart, good
size,
person, whatever,
or
whatever.
My
Take
thing
care of
is you
yourself.
have to do what's best for you or whatever,
Yeah.
so that you can be healthy. And again, like I said, the skinniest person can be one of the most sickliest
What
people.
they call it,
And
anorexia, right?
yeah, vice versa. And a heavier person could
Yeah.
be more heavier. It just all depends on whatever. Everybody's inside doesn't look exactly the same.
Yeah.
So
It's called the cap off. Have you ever had somebody that said they were trying to lose weight, so they stopped eating and they only drank water and ate crackers, and they said, I can't lose weight? Because sometimes your body builds itself off of how you've been all your life. Sometimes you can have big bones or small bones. Your frame is just built a certain way where you can't lose a certain
Right.
amount or you
Right.
can't gain a certain amount because your
Right.
body is not made that way. And people don't understand that.
it's not
Like
your mechanism.
it's not
It's
even
not your
mechanism.
mechanism. Can you imagine me as a size 2, a 5'2", or something like that?
Can you imagine me 600 pounds?
No. It's just
I tried. I ain't gonna lie. Like I tried to gain weight. It's hard. Like I used to be a skinny, short, big-headed young man. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't start getting some size on me until I was probably in my late 20, like what 25, 24.
yeah.
So it took time. Like
It
man,
takes
like
time.
your body is just what it is, and I
Mhm.
want to see y'all live. You don't have to be vegan and vegetarian. I'm just saying, stay away from a lot of all that pork and beef as much as you possibly can, and spare
Did you
lightly
know
on
it
the
takes
chicken too, unless it come from a
36
butcher.
hours for beef to digest in your body?
36 hours.
36 hours.
Beef
Can you
will sit in
imagine?
your stomach.
Ooh, and the thing is, the
Yeah.
stuff like we had did in a video way long ago. That stuff, you don't know what they feed in that animal, and so
Hey,
you don't even know if the animal was sick at one time or whatever, and then they
but
go
truth to
ahead
be
and
said,
package it up.
if we had our own farm and we met each other on a farm, we had our own animals, she would have a hard time eating them. But I would have probably still been eating meat.
Why would I have a hard time eating?
We ain't gonna go into that. We
Because
gonna
I
talk
would
about
be
that.
naming them. I'll be talking about some.
That's Babe. That's Richard. That's Lisa. Little Lisa Piglet. No. We eating grits, bacon, and cheese.
No,
And
you ain't cooking my
I'm
little
just
cute
saying,
little pig.
if
It
you
had
got
the
your,
little ribbons and stuff.
oh,
You ain't cooking my baby.
be honest, I ain't listening to my wife. She owes some other stuff. You hear what I'm saying? She naming pigs already. All I'm saying is that if you had your own farm and you know you was cooking or were giving your animals grain, not slop, healthy food like you would eat, then you can eat your animals and give a proper ritual. They just slaying and slicing animals and torturing them
And
and
that's
feeding them to
terrible.
you.
That's
It's a
terrible.
ritual. Not know for y'all don't think it's nothing dark, but it's a ritual that positive, peaceful ritual that goes along with slaying an animal to survive. Because it takes something else to leave this world for something else to survive. I hate to
Rebirth.
say it.
Yep.
Rebirth. Even vegetables. Y'all don't think vegetables feel nothing? It is a living thing. Vegetables, plants, grass, all it's a living thing. You are eating somebody or something or some energy because that's what you need to survive. That's how we do it.
Correct.
You don't think sharks like eating us? We get in
You
that
know what? To
ocean.
be that's a whole nother shot. You know what? They actually
That's a whole nother video.
yeah, that's the vet. We'll get
They
into
gotta
that
you
at
get in
another
the
time.
ocean, you look like sardine dinner. I'm just saying, like they
You're in
gotta
there.
survive too.
Yeah, they do.
So I just wanna, me and my queen, we wanna close out on different things. Just saying is vegan and vegetarian does not have a particular look, but you can tell the difference if you still eating unhealthy. We
Yeah,
talking
you
about
can tell the difference in your skin and
the
everything.
ramen noodles, and we did all like all the ramen noodles and all that stuff that come in the pack. That shit, that
Processed.
processed rip pack that we all have done it. Leave it alone. Like all that stuff is unhealthy. We are the people that look at the ingredients. We look at
Yes.
it. We look at everything we do, and we wash off everything that we eat out of. Y'all, like I said, I want to see y'all live long. We want to see y'all live longer. And like I come from a family with big chests and big hips and all that other stuff, and the family that eat old school, southern and good eating. But a lot of that stuff ain't good for you. Y'all sing soul food. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff,
All that food,
soul
all that
food,
food.
all
That's
that
the
food was so
best.
delicious. All that good
All that good food
fried
was sitting
chicken,
there in
boy.
the chicken.
Ooh, boy, like look, I know I'm
Fish
vegan
and all of
vegetarian.
that
I can at least thank it. Boy, y'all know that was good. Watch soul food.
And I'm,
Real talk.
gonna
That's a
tell
good
you,
movie.
I'm gonna tell you
Go
this.
ahead, baby. Go
What
ahead.
was it I would say about a week ago, but maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I was craving?
What you was craving?
I wanted a big, fat, juicy hamburger.
It's not gonna happen.
I,
But your mind was eating it.
my mind, I
In
was
your
eating
mind.
that hamburger. Hey, I'm gonna get you on this and a beer.
I'm done. Look, we're gonna sign off because we running out of time a little bit, man. We wanna make sure we gave y'all some time, man. We love all y'all. Keep the peace of mind, stay safe, keep y'all head above water. Man, we natural Amor forever for life because it's natural love.
So make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and
Hit that
notification bell, baby.
baby.
Y'all take care.
Mr. and Mrs. Kaigler. And we signing out. I love you too, big.
You know you still got a big head on.
So.